Well, tell me, what's the history of the camp?
As much as I know, they started around 2003.
Do you know any names who started?
Yeah, Fancy and Booter Llewellyn. It's a kind of an odd Dutch name. It's Leeweulen. They're from Coos Bay, Oregon, and they did it for years and years. And then I came in, and Reboot was here, and he took over lead probably around 6 or 7, I guess. And they retired back to Coos Bay, and I remember going up with Dave for their 50th birthday. That was fun. But yeah, it's tough up there in Coos Bay. It's the main thing is tree lumbering, and it's dying out. But they had with the year I joined them in 06, they had a hot pink furry pig that was built on a golf car. You could ride around, but ever since then, I don't think they had a.
What did they call it?
I don't remember.
Well, it wasn't necessarily lazy ass fuckers.
It was the pig. I was always a little uncomfortable with lazy ass fuckers. And we argued for years where the hyphen meant. Is it lazy ass fuckers? Or is it lazy ass fuckers?
Lazy, yeah. I get you. Nice.
That's a good way.
So how do you pronounce the now? With the hyphen, where it's at?
Laughers. It's just laughers.
Well, I know, but...
And if it's a child, I say it's laughers. If it's an adult, I say lazy ass fucker. Right?
Okay, good.
And at one point, we were getting kind of low in numbers in Fart Camp, also from Sacramento, where I'm from. They were getting a little low in numbers, and I said, let's get married. Seriously. So then, so the problem with this camp for me is that you guys are from here all over the place. Los Angeles, South Lake Tahoe, Philadelphia,
New York,
Canada,
New York,
Australia,
Nevada. What was the name of the town we flew in when we couldn't get in that time?
Truckee.
Truckee. No, we flew into Incline Village.
No, well, the airport was in Truckee, but I live in Incline Village.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. What was the COVID year? 22?
19, 20
was COVID burn.
You flew in on an airplane in 20.
Yeah, just for 30 hours.
And then ready to
just for 30 hours?
Yeah, with my friend Phil Esdale. He is a burner from Woodland, where I'm from, just half an hour north of Sacramento. He has a small plane repair business on the UC Davis campus. And he flies a 62 Cessna up every year, and then his friends bring up his stuff, and then he gets a ticket because he does the drop plane, people jumping out of planes. He said one time he did the Mile High Club, though they weren't actually a mile high, but and it was hard flying because he kept wanting to look back. But yeah, Phil Esdale, 20 hours, 30 hours, and everything that can happen in 30 hours happened that year. So the 21 stayed home. And then 22 was the COVID burn. And 9 of us tested positive out of 21. And I know that the other ones didn't test positive because they had flights to catch. And, jobs to get to. So I flew home with Phil. I drove my kids home, my husband and my daughter, who both had COVID. I hadn't got it yet. And then Phil flew down from Burning Man, picked me up. You were with him, and we couldn't land because it was too dusty. And then once it's dark, you can't land anyway. So we spent the night at your place, which is amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, and then 20. I just decided I wanted to see what other camps were like, so I became poly campers. Last year I was in GIST, Get Your Shit Together.
What was that, poly campers?
Yes, we flipped from camp to camp. So that'll be my second camp was GIST last year, and then this year I'm with Comfy Cozy Community College. They have Starlink every afternoon.
What is that?
That's their thing, internet.
Oh, huh.
They got like Elon Musk's Starlink. So, and then right next door is my little neon chill dome.
Your little what?
My neon chill dome, I bring a geodesic dome that I built myself out of ABS and lock nuts and eye bolts.
And lots of neon.
Lots of neon. And I brought some out with me. Neon chalk markers. They are water-based. So as far as LAF Camp, I guess from 06 to Reboot when Booter and Fancy dropped out to go back to Coos Bay, then Reboot did it for a few years.
Yep, I remember Reboot.
And then I would help him, And then I did it for I don't know how many years.
Up in you did it in 22 was your last year because
Yeah.
23 you weren't here.
And then
you
we
were
turned
just-
it over to the Buffalo kids. Are they here this year?
Yeah, they're way over there.
They got a baby. It's probably
Yeah, well, no,
5
Nathan's
years
not
old
here,
now.
but Kurt's here.
He
Oh,
left.
okay.
He left already.
Oh,
So Jessica was lead when I left to go to Ireland. My husband asked me in 2018 if there was any way he could get me to take a break. I said, I'll do Dublin and Edinburgh. I'll do that in London. So boom, he buys the tickets. And it's a good thing we went that year because the next year was COVID. We wouldn't be able to go. And then I passed that on to Jessica, and then Jessica got pregnant, and then she passed it back to me. So there you go. So then I guess obviously the last year with you guys was 06 to 22. Jess. But the problem with Jess, they're a day activity camp. All the shit happens during the day. They had this silly horse where you wore a saddle on your back. It was a daddy saddle for riding your children. They made those. And you had to ride the daddy saddle around, crawling on your hands and knees around this course. And then at night, they would turn all the lights out and go out and do their thing. They did their activity. They had a lot of cool. They did tutu making and all kinds of cool things. But then at night, they would all go out and do shit. And that's when I turned my generator on and do my thing. I want to go out in the day and do my thing at night with a neon, right? Neon doesn't work during the day. It just doesn't work at all. So they were a day work camp, and I was a night person. And so now Comfy Cozy is definitely day and night. The interesting thing is I took on LNT for the camp. And when you're on the Esplanade, you also have to 200 feet out into the playa. You have to check. It's part of it.
Don't fall down.
It's a big responsibility, but we came in early on Monday, some of us, I didn't get there until Thursday, and we made a little corral in the back for our gas, and we rented a porta. Oh my God, we were so far from all the portas. It was ridiculous. So we chipped in to get a porta. That porta was filled with just a few people for early bill because people weren't locking it. So we had to pay, another $240 for 2 dumps. Then someone screwed up in our shower,
Nobody cares.
and we lost a fourth of our water.
Thanks.
So,
ouch.
yeah. See, I'm ready now. I'm ready. All the stuff's done. I'm ready. I need 3 more days.
So what did, when you first came here, what did the camp offer? Anything in particular?
Offer?
Did it have a bar?
Well, our dues are still
You mean what does
free.
LAF Camp offer?
What do they offer? Shade. Like personal shade? No, they don't offer anything. It's do it yourself because we're from all over the damn country and the world.
Simon's got a bar.
Yeah, so everybody does kind of their own thing. We had Frosty doing foot massages and somebody was doing clean socks.
Clean socks.
Clean socks.
Cleaning socks?
No, just clean socks.
You gave out clean
Yeah, we'll
socks?
come over and we'll give you a little foot bath and rub some oil into you and send you home with clean socks.
Wow, that's nice.
What else did we do? But this way, and that's the pool. Yeah, I mean, Steve told me so many times, he says, I've had these great offers to go to other camps. Because I got this amazing thing here in the end, but he's still there.
That's
I
fine.
like your laundry line, that's nice.
Yeah. I think Simon did that.
So I guess we
Okay.
went from Fancy and Booter to Reboot, then to me, then to Jessica, and then back to me. And who's lead this year?
Who's the lead this year? Morgan did it last year, and Morgan started it out this year, but for some reason he couldn't come.
Yeah.
And so then it passed on to Kyle.
Kyle.
And he stepped up to
Do you
the
have
plate.
any idea what that involves?
Yeah,
I did it in, 22?
What does it
It's
involve?
47 pages.
What, to fill out?
Camp application. You got to write an essay on all the principles and don't just smack in the stuff you said last year.
This is to the board, to the Birdie Man organization?
Yeah, birdieman.org. That's how you apply to be a camp. But one of the smartest things they did this year was let camps take a year off.
Let what?
To let camps take a year off. Because before, you earned your status by, having your place clean when you're done. And now they've got that program where they have people wander around the block and see how you're doing, a peers program. But, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that.
So, what else is involved with being the lead person? Like, what do they do?
Mainly,
Well,
there's people who need to. So as lead, you got to contact people to find out how much space they need. And so I would just say, "Hey, Frosty, you want to write an essay about LNT?" And he'd go, "All right." And I would pass those little jobs out, but I don't have a computer. So I had to go to someone's house in Davis to get the app done, and it took hours and hours and hours. And then we hit a block, and it disappeared, and we had to do it again. I was crying by the end. It's ridiculous. And she didn't even. That was Lynn. She didn't even go that year, right? But
so basically, you're coordinating with everybody how much space they need.
Like you try to get how much space. You make out a plan, which never is exactly as you plan it. You place people as they come.
That's an art.
Yeah, I just make a lot of lists. How much space you need, and then you do a plan and you submit it, along with everything else. You have to do a fire plan and a kitchen plan and a Jesus Christ. It was so easy in 06, right? You just came.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's complicated. I understand why. There's a reason for all the new rules. Now we have streets because somebody was driven over in the dark. But the only thing that really bugs me is center camp. I love center camp. And the old burners, they go, "Oh, it's not cool anymore."
Well,
It is cool. It's where you meet interesting people in line for coffee. It's where you get coffee.
Well, but center camp is not serving coffee.
No, they decided it was commodification, though they will sell ice over at Hell's Gate or whatever it is. Hell's Station.
Artica.
No, ice at Artica, and then they will sell gas at Hell's Station.
Propane
Out on
gas.
10. No, gas, because all these art cars are coming in bringing shitloads of gas. So if you sign up ahead for 60 gallons or however much you think you might need. But yeah, we had people stealing our gas.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So you got to chain it up, and we need to build a sort of corral around it where you can't see it. So we had to go down and beg Hell's Station for gas. So, yeah. But I would love to be all solar.
Hi, we're looking for your
How the hell did you go solar? I don't know how these guys went solar.
Okay.
Seriously? T-Bone says they don't have generators here.
Here?
No generators?
Here?
Yeah.
Oh no, we
Simon.
have lots of generators here. But Simon has some solar stuff, and a lot of the people have solar things. But
Okay, but
we still
more
have a
every year.
generator.
But yeah, we're still way too generated. I mean, we got a full kitchen. I paid $350 for dues. I got $100 off for being the neon lead, which they made up for me. So I'm bringing so much stuff, and so it's $100 off for that. And then we hosted at Camp Hollowell a pre-burn, comfy, cozy fundraiser. It was a poker and pizza party. And the best thing was my daughter, who lives in town, right? Her friends won all the money. The husband won the big poker prize, and his wife won the. It's like locals won. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So yeah, they raised money that way. 350. I mean, multiply 40 times 350 dues.
Yeah.
So they got they rented a huge truck. They got a 1,300 generator. So my 6,000 is like, But yeah, that includes a meal every night and showers. I got to take a picture of the showers. They're ridiculously nice. So they've taken the guy who did showers. It's like a trough, a feeding trough for animals. Mm-hmm. It's about that big around the circle. It comes about that high. And it's up on a wooden platform with steps. There's a little wooden chair inside, and there's a pump over here that you pump up the hot water. But someone left the shower tap on, and we lost a fourth of our water.
How'd you lose it?
They left the shower tap on somehow, and it drained out.
Fuck. Oh no, yeah.
So everybody's pulling up their portion of waters, and we're gonna be fine.
You need more water. We got water here. Lots
Yeah,
of
everybody. You know what? I remember the last day people pouring out water. Right? It's nuts.
Are there any particular memorable burns about other things here? Or?
Oh, I don't know. I can't tell the years apart.
How about the oil derrick in 2007?
The oil derrick, yeah, the train, the Sacramento train they did
Yeah.
between the Sacramento and the Reno.
Yeah,
They
that
did
was
two
pretty
trains out on the playa,
Two
not
trains
too far out
running
here.
into each
And they
other,
crashed. They were
burning
huge,
in
like
fire.
trains. And they crashed. They got a lot of bodies, and they finally at the end of the week they pulled them together, and there were fireworks and explosions. That was great. So. I don't know. You guys going out to the burn tonight?
Yeah.
You still got your handicap thing?
I do.
So you're gonna take a bunch of people out tonight?
I don't have a handicapped
There's
vehicle.
no vehicle.
I got the pass, but no vehicle.
Oh.
He's got the flag, but no vehicle.
Well, if my van wasn't tied down to 100 things, I'd loan it to you.
Got it.
Yeah.
We just have to flag down a vehicle.
We're still going out, don't worry.
Just remember to take your dust. I remember the night when we all went out, and there were 10 of us and a huge storm dust came up at the end, and you were the only one with goggles.
Yeah.
So we all held hands.
I followed
With you
Frosty.
leading the way back to camp. It was bad. Don't assume because it's nice, it's going to be nice tonight.
Beautiful.
You're gonna hang your
Yeah.
free Wi-Fi sign next
I
to
could.
it, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be good.
Yeah, I can put that on the
My
side.
battery's overheating, but thank you for the stories.
Thank you. Thank you,
And
Larry.
could you give me your email?
Farrell Hollowell.
I moved.
F-E-R-A-L.
After everyone runs into the
Hollowell.
van, they leave so much shit. Like, I've had
H-O-L-L-O-W-E-L-L.
awesome swag. I've had
At
drugs.
Yahoo.
I've had
Okay,
money.
thanks, Farrell.
You're welcome, Larry. Where do you live? San Francisco?
Santa Barbara area.
Oh, that's right.